Welcome to Trading Lounge and the S&P 500 for the 10th of March. So we can count this down here as, well, the whole pattern down here as a flat pattern, or we can count it as a triangle. So we just need to be mindful, but this could also be wave 1 here and wave 2 here. The other point with this too is that this wave B here could be sitting over here where wave 2 is here. In this case here, the market's likely to be pulled down to the 2,500 once it finishes with what we call group 2 in here, and we'll look at that in a moment. So this would count as 1 and 2 here, and 3 to finish off 4 and 5 down into this area through here. The other way to count this to the downside here is having the whole move up here as an A and a B and a C to this particular point here, and having that in place here. But it never made, and neither on the Nasdaq or the S&P did it make a new high in relationship to this one here. So it's still possible to call it down as 1 and 2 here, or the A, the B and the C. I'm a little bit unsure about that. When I was talking about group 2, so this is a major level here at 3,000. The next level down is minor level 8 here, and that also is part of group 2, which is 65.72 here, which is 2,720 here, and then the 2,800 here. So this is a bit of a group. This is, we normally find this is support here for the closest largest number here. But once this group here becomes the resistance, and especially this number here, the 272 here, once that becomes the resistance here, then it's likely to be pulled down to the closest largest number, which is the 25, which is a medium level, but it would also need to drop out of the 2650 here. This is all of group 2 here. There's other important numbers in here as well, such as the 2700. There's a whole group of numbers, and that's what makes up group 2. This is just the skeleton of it. So it's something to look for. So if you're thinking of getting down to this number here, then there's steps to be made. So we need that number here as, first of all, as the resistance here, and currently it's found support here for this move down through here. If we take a look at this on the tick chart here, from this top here, this is just another count, because I'm just counting 5 waves from this top here. But don't forget, this can also be here. This can also be wave 3 here as well, if we take this as 1 and 2 here. So there's still things that we need to work out. But I can count 5 waves in this first structure to here, and wave 2 to here, as we've been working through before. And then we've got 5 waves down to here for 1 and 2, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for the third wave, and A and a B and a C for the B wave. And it gets a bit skewed here, but we're looking from forward, looking down to 5 here. So normally I'd put wave 5 just in here, but we've had this spike in the market at the last moment. So I kind of need to include that there. And then we've got a very clear A wave, an A and a B and a C for the B wave, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for the C wave there. So I need to look at that as wave 4, and then 1 here and 2 here, and 3, 4 and 5 here to finish this off here as wave 1 here and wave 2 here. So we're still building to the downside here for this wave 5 here. So we'll be looking for wave 3, 4 and 5 here for this, and so on to the downside. So we're still to the downside, but we also need to work through these numbers here. So group 2 is 65, 72 and 80 here. And as mentioned, there's other important numbers in here, such as the 27 area through here. But yeah, the trend is still pointing down, and the next level here, we want this as resistance here, that number there. That's what you're looking for. So if you're looking to add to trades on the short side, you definitely need that number there as the resistance, tested, and then the 65 here is tested. Once that's done, then we'd be able to move down to group 2, down to the 2500 area through here, and that's what we call a medium level, and that's going to show a fair bit of support. The 26 is also going to front up here as well, but shouldn't be a big deal. But there will be price action patterns at those levels. But having that orange line there as the resistance basically sets the target in for the 2500 area through here. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.